Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Just Talk Bah from students to Changemaker. So as you guys can see here, kami ada satu panel jemputan yang tidak asing lagi dari dunia Diploate. So, for you guys yang tidak familiar dengan dia, can you please introduce yourself?
Okay, thank you. And my name is Ryan Yong. I'm the founder and president of Diploate International, and I'm also Jentera Utama for Parti Belia Pemuda-Pemudi Sejahtera Sabah.
Oh wow, that is so impressive. So, how old are you actually, Ryan?
Yesterday I am 17 and today I am 18.
Today is your birthday lah.
Yes.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Okay, so um, when did you actually found Diploate International?
I founded Diploate on 17 years old, few months before the SPM.
Wah, hebat-hebat. Okay,
Thank you.
guys. So, since Asabar sudah mau tanya dia lagi banyak questions, so without wasting any time, let's go into the first segment. Bye-bye. Hi guys, welcome back to the first segment. So, before saya tanya dia macam mana dia boleh jadi founder di Diploate International ni, saya mau korek juga lah serba sedikit tentang background dia sebab dia sudah jadi founder di Diploate ni sejak dia masih student sekolah lagi. So Ryan, what actually inspired you to start Diploate in the first place?
Okay, what inspired me to start Diploate International was the thinking of that I want to do some contribution to our society, our Sabah and our Malaysia. And the second one, I want to connect Sabah youth to global, so it can bring a lot of good impact for our Sabah. Yeah.
Oh, I see. That is really nice. So, was there a specific problem or gap you noticed that make you think I need to create this?
Yeah, because in Sabah, yes, there's a lot of people that doesn't understand what is diplomacy and also
Ah,
civic literacy, politics, and so on. And some of them not even care of this one. So I try to create this one. Yeah.
I see. So, what were some of the biggest challenges you faced when founding it as a student, especially you start uh, becoming the founder during your SPM era?
Yeah, there's a lot of challenge. First one, I need to face my academic challenge. Just as you say, I found this one on during before SPM,
Yeah.
so I have to face SPM also this one. But I try to balance it. Yeah,
Yeah.
but it seems it's so far so good. And the second one is this is my first time to found an organization, so I need to learn how to manage everything, like manage the my members, how to make them work, and how to make them feel motivation. And the third challenge is right now the advisor board of the Pobet is getting stronger and stronger. So
Wow.
I need to do a lot of things to make sure they are certified with us. They're willing to help us. They're willing to give us suggestion or any ideas to make us better and better. Yeah.
So is it actually easy to balance your academic and your diplomat?
Yes, actually.
Okay. So kita pun sudah dengar perkongsian Ryan tentang journey dan background dia, macam mana dia jumpa diplomat ni, apa challenge dia. Sebab uh, menjadi founder diplomat ni masa masih student SPM bukanlah satu benda yang mudah. Oleh itu, marilah kita jumpa di segmen yang seterusnya, which is segmen yang kedua. Bye-bye! Hi guys, welcome back to the second segment. So, melalui segmen yang pertama tadi, kita dapat tahulah serba sedikit tentang perjalanan dan journey si Ryan ni as a founder of Diplomat. So, segmen kali ni, kita mau tahulah Siapa yang bagi dia inspirasi? Apa masalah yang pernah dia hadapi sepanjang menjadi founder Diploate? Apa yang dia dapat dari Diploate? Dan sebagainya. So, Ryan, where do you usually get your inspiration from?
Yes. Before that, I always join your activities, and from there, I got a lot of inspiration from the speakers. They told me to be a good leader, to do some contribution to our community. I got my inspiration from my parents because they also support me. They ask me to do whatever I want. Yang asalkan bagus. Yeah. And I also always meet other foreign country people, and they always told me their culture, so I feel really curious. So I want to connect with them. So that's inspire me to create this one.
So, adakah someone yang influence or motivate you to like really take this path, like Diplomat?
Yes, actually, because my dad, he's also satu orang yang sangat suka main persatuan-persatuan. Yeah, he is a Chinese leader in masyarakat Cina. So he inspired me. He told me just do it whatever I want. So I try to found this one, and yeah, that's on. Yeah,
So like father like son lah.
yeah.
Okay. So Ryan, how did you go from starting something as a student to being involved in international conferences?
Okay, so I always looking some website about the international conference. I always find some international conference. So some maybe I can affordable, so I go to join, and so I gain a lot of experience that which can boost my diplomat. Yeah.
That is really impressive. So, what was your first international experience like, and how did it actually impact you?
Okay, so my first international event was 2024. I went to China, Guangxi, China, with the teachers from SMK and Tabuan, and also the pegawai from JPN. So that program was the Belt and Road Youth Changemaker 2024 in Guangxi, China. Yeah. So it did impact me a lot because starting from there, I started to find more and more international conference to join. And of course, I met a volunteer at there, and she told me about Modern United Nation. So from there, I knew Modern United Nation, and so on. I joined Modern United Nation. That's why today we got Diploate International.
So, what actually did you learn or gain from interacting with people from different countries? Because you said you've met a lot of people from different country, right?
Yeah, I did learn their cultures and their perspective on every issue, especially the global issue. Example like if I met if I meet Philippines friends, so we talk about the South China Sea issue. We can see what their perspective of Philippines. And if I met others Chinese friends or others like Vietnam friends, I also can know their perspective on this issue and so on. Yeah.
So that is really interesting. Okay. So, in your opinion, what are the biggest issues young teenagers are facing today?
Lack of discipline,
Oh,
and then there's not aware of politics, and they're
okay.
also not aware of diplomacy. They are not aware of politics, which make a lot of youth not interested in politics. They not even care, and that's why it's really important if we need youth to know about this. Yeah.
I see. So, do you think students today are doing enough to address like these issues? Cause why or why not?
I think right now the students are not doing enough to address this issue because there's not even interest on this issue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can see that.
Right. Example like 40% issue that's really sensitive and really popular right now. Yeah, I even sound about this one. but yet we can see that still a lot of Sabahans still don't know of this issue, which are really basic for us. Yeah.
I saw you on social media. Okay, last questions for this segment. How can young people start making a difference even in the small slightest way?
Okay, so maybe we can start. We can join a small event. It can gain a lot of connection juga. Even it's just a small event, but we believe a small event bring big impact. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that's all for segment 2. So kita sudah dengarlah apa yang inspired Ryan nih untuk menjadi founder. Um, kita sudah dengar juga banyak benefit yang dia sudah dapat dari menjadi diplomat. Dia boleh bergaul dengan kawan-kawan dia dari different countries, and dia juga sudah mention yang teenagers nowadays lack of knowledge about today's political issues and so on. So, without wasting any time, let's get into the third segment. Bye bye. Hi guys, welcome back to the third segment. So, on the second segment, kita sudah cerita sedikit sebanyak tentang apa yang bagi si Ryan nih, inspiration, challenges yang dia face, apa yang nowadays teenagers likes of, sama benefit yang dia dapat dengan join Diplomat nih. So, as for the third segment, we would like to talk about mindset and also personal growth because being a founder of Diplomat, mindset is really really important. Because bukan senang lah jadi founder nih, especially when you're still a school student. So positive mindset is really really important for your personal growth. So Ryan, what mindset that helped you stay consistent while
Okay.
managing everything as a student back then?
Okay, so I got to one mindset which is really important for me, which is progress take times. Like
Yes.
everything needs take times because I'm also busy for study and so on.
Mm-hmm.
So everything that I did in the project, I need to take some little time, sometimes for do it and to build it for yeah. So in here, I need to thanks for my teammate. They help me to do some things that I cannot do while I'm busy for study. Yes.
Yeah. So dengar guys, progress too takes time. No need to rush. So how do you deal with failure or maybe setbacks?
I will always tell myself that if we fail, don't worry. We will get back. We will bounce back every time. And yeah, just do whatever I want. Today is to do. Yeah, we just gonna be berani lah. Kita
Yeah.
kena berani untuk mencuba segala-galanya. Yeah.
Because failure doesn't mean the end, right?
The failure, yeah, it may hurt me, but yeah, it's gonna make me stronger and stronger. Yeah.
Okay, so was there a time yang Ryan rasa macam mau give up?
I think to give up before when we got internal conflict, like this one tidak puas hati, that one tidak puas hati, but but I take it as a suggestion to make us better and better. And when someone critic me, I say it's hurt juga lah, but I feel like I want to give up. But I think if I build this one for a long time for what, I give a lot of effort lah.
Ya,
To give up, yeah, it's really best.
ya. Sayang lah kan kalau sudah
Yeah.
give up because sudah separuh jalan. So, as a student back then, how do you actually macam balance studies, projects, and personal life? Because it may not be easy.
Yeah. So for me, when I'm student, my personal life is very bored. So I only have two choice: do program or study. Yeah. If dekat-dekat exam, of course study. Or before SPM, I started to let my vice president to take over to in charge everything, so I can put a lot my effort in study to focus on SPM. But well, they did great when I'm focusing on study. But also I will take sometimes, right, Sunday or Saturday, like that's free time to do some program, some event, just like we did before the Sabah election.
Mm.
Diploate Sabah election dialogue, which have 6 speakers from 5 party. Yeah,
That
and
is impressive.
also SDG roundtable, which we have 3 speakers from Indonesia, and yeah, they are 17 years old, but they are the ambassador of SDG.
Okay, so dari sini kita boleh tahu lah yang Ryan nih sangat bagus dalam time managing, especially as a founder of Diploate. So Ryan, apa habit or routine yang help you to stay productive?
I try to remind myself and myself again about I have to progress every time. Then I always look at the books of like Malaysian issue, like political issue, and also the MS63 agreement or whatever, and also the newspaper. I always looking at this when I'm free, so I can increase my knowledge on it to so when I am talking about this issue, I can have more knowledge and can bring some knowledge to others people. Yeah.
I see. Okay, so dari segmen ini pun kita sudah dapat tahu macam mana mindset Ryan nih sebagai founder Diplobat. Jadi for him, progress nih dia takes time. It doesn't always have to jadi cepat-cepat macam tu. And Ryan nih pun sangat good at time managing, and dia ada satu habit yang tell him to keep going in order to stay productive. And dia tidak akan give up even though sometimes dia need to face with failures or setbacks. Okay guys, so that's all for the third segment. Mari kita jumpa di segmen yang keempat. Bye bye. Hi guys, welcome to the fourth segment, which is segmen kita yang terakhir. So, untuk segmen yang ketiga tadi kita sudah dengarlah si Ryan punya mindset nih as a founder of Diplobat. Dia sentiasa keep positive mindset, and dia nih enggak give up even though dia kena deal with failure and setbacks. And dia juga sangat pandai dalam balance studies, projects, and also personal lives. So, in this segment, kita mau tanya Ryan lah, mungkin dia ada sedikit hopes or dreams for Malaysia yang ada di sini. So, as a young Malaysian, apalah impian dan hopes Ryan for the future of Malaysia?
I hope in the future Malaysia will governed by full of the dream, governed by the youth who full of dream and full of knowledge, trying to bring Malaysia into the higher level in international stage, no matter in what sector, just like in diplomacy, in politics, in STEM or whatever. Just bring Malaysian name higher and higher, so people will know us better. So and it will also increase our country economy. Yes, I hope every youth in Malaysia can be stronger. Yeah, just like what bangkit.
Yeah.
Yeah, just bangkit, do whatever you want, because youth, you are the one who can build a stronger Malaysia in the future. Satu Malaysia yang sangat maju, yang aman dan harmoni. Yes.
Okay, that's true. That is such a big dream. So, what role yang Ryan rasa young people play in order like shaping the country?
They play sangat penting untuk generasi yang baru di Malaysia. As Nelson Mandela there, he once says that if we fail our youth, we fail our nation. Just like I always tell other people that if youth stronger, then our country will be stronger. Kita sebagai anak muda Malaysia, kita kena take a lot of responsibility for this country, and then play a important role for our country to increase our country better and better. Yeah.
That is so true. So now looking back to your journey from high school students to a founder of Diploate. So I want to ask you, what has been your like memorable moments so far in your journey?
Memorable
Maybe
moment.
bitter moment, sweet moment, or anything.
Yeah, just during January. Yeah, this January, I first time I lead my team to do some courtesy visit to the consulate of Indonesia, consulate of Korea, and
Mm.
also courtesy visit our advisor such as uh, Datuk Dr. Wawansyah di Setiausaha kepada Ketua Menteri Sabah, and also our another advisor Datuk Seri Panglima Jeffrey Kitingwan, which also member of Parliament Keningau and bekas Timbalan Ketua Menteri Sabah, and also we have a meeting with MUN Club in University Malaysia Sabah. Other than that, we also courtesy visit the Naib Chancellor of UMS to discuss what we can bring for the UMS student and so on. Yeah, it's a totally a very good and the best memory for me when I found the Diplomat. Yeah.
That is such an amazing journey. So, Ryan, if you could give yourself, your younger self, a piece of advice, what would it be and why?
I would like to say start testing earlier than 17. Like if I'm
Uh,
14, then I start this from 14. So when so I can did a lot of contribution since I'm 14. If I can tell myself like this, yeah, keep going with whatever, just keep connecting with others people, just trying to make some contribution for Sabah. Yeah.
Oke, baiklah. Dengan berakhirnya soalan sebentar tadi, maka berakhirlah sudah segmen kita yang terakhir. Jadi, sepanjang episode kali ini kita sudah dengar sedikit sebanyak tentang macam mana Ryan ini menjadi founder Diplobat, journey dia, apa cabaran dia. Sebenarnya tidak mudah juga sebab Ryan ini sudah mula menjadi founder kepada Diplobat ni sejak dia berumur 17 tahun, which is masih school student lagi. Jadi untuk balancekan studies life sama dia punya Diplobat itu bukan satu benda yang mudah. Jadi kita dapat tahu juga di sini yang join Diplobat ni sangat banyak dia punya manfaat. Betul kan Ryan?
Yes.
So, Ryan, memandangkan episod kita sudah sampai ke penghujung, ada apa-apa kau mau cakap dengan viewers kita?
Yeah. Okay, so if you're interested in politics, diplomacy, civic literacy, and so on, you may join us. We have lawyer, professor, youth leaders, youth politician, veteran politician, social activists, and so on. So Diploate International always welcome you to join us.
Okay, so that's the end of our episode. Don't forget to
Like, share, comment, and
subscribe.
bye.
Bye-bye.